I'm gonna go find this place that I'm supposed to meet Volts for. We're gonna get tacos for lunch, and he's gonna take a look at the helmet, and then we'll get back and head back to the house, and we'll finish up this review. Woohoo! I like it. This is comfy. Does it look good? Do I look mean and angry? So, what do I think about this helmet? I like it. I like the helmet. I am not going to, I'm not going to pretend that this is anything more than what it is, right? Again, back when we started this video, I was talking about looking at this within, where it's placed within the market. Would I choose this helmet over an Arai if I only had one helmet? No. The cheek pads, again, these are, I mean, these are good. They feel good, the fit's good, they feel good on the skin. Are they at the same level of my Arai Corsair X? No. But this helmet is half the price of the Arai. Right, you know when you're buying an Arai and the other helmets at that market level, you know what you're paying for and you know what to expect. I don't expect that level of quality at this point in the market. I do think, compared to some other helmets that I've looked at in the $450, $500 price range over the years, I think this is top notch. I mean, this is definitely, I mean, it's carbon fiber, right? So you're already going to pay a little more for the carbon fiber, but as far as the quality and the way it feels on the head, yeah, I mean, I think this is on the mark for where it should be. Noise. I've heard people say this is a really noisy helmet. Like I mentioned on the ride, I didn't get a lot of wind noise. Wasn't picking up a whole lot of wind noise. Obviously, you're going to get some, And now, also remember, I ride a road glide, so I'm in a bit of a bubble. But the wind noise here is less than the wind noise on the Arai. What was coming through, from a volume perspective, much more than what I have on my Arai, was my exhaust. So I was getting, I could hear a lot more of the exhaust. I think I mentioned when I was riding, I only have slip-ons. I've got Reinhardt slip-ons. I don't have a full exhaust, so the bike's not like overly loud. It's got that nice Reinhardt low rumble, but I could definitely hear that a lot louder and a lot more clearly in the Ruroc than I did with the Arai. Music coming from the speakers, which I don't like to do, but I tried it. I could hear music a little better too in this than I could on the Arai with the standard stereo system that comes on the Road Glide. So from a noise perspective, I would say this isn't an excessively noisy helmet, but because of the exhaust, I mean, I would definitely continue to wear ear protection with this helmet. I haven't put a Cardo in yet. I'm going to put a Cardo in. So after I've got the Cardo in and I've got more miles on the helmet, I'll do an update on this helmet and give you a better feel for kind of what my experience has been. On the initial ride, probably 7 hours around the Beltway, up and down 95, different conditions, different areas that I was riding in. I like the helmet, and I'm going to put a Cardo on it, and I'm going to wear this. Now, I will tell you that this did not seem to have a lot of airflow compared, again, to my Arai. That Arai flows a lot of air. Again, it's in the 70s today. It was getting pretty hot at some points, and I was sweating a lot. So, yeah, I'm not sure I would wear this helmet in the middle of August. Go figure. The one thing that I did really like I haven't pulled it on the computer, but I did listen to the audio after I got home on the GoPro, and the audio sounds really, to me, at least from the GoPro, sounds really good in this helmet. I would say that I think that this might be, dare I say it, the best motovlogging helmet that I've tried. I've had the Bullet, which was horrible, my Ride Defiant X, and then I'm currently riding a Corsair X. But the audio sounded really good on the GoPro. And again, I think it was partly due to that the way the pads like close around your neck. Again, not tight, not uncomfortable, but definitely more closed in than what I'm used to wearing. The one thing that I am super challenged on with this helmet is this fid lock. And I mentioned before when I first looked at it, I thought that the short side of this, the receiving end of the fid lock, that strap was a little short. And it definitely is for me. I've got the other end out about as far as I can. I can't go any further, and I really struggled. And it could just be part of trying to figure out how this thing works or getting muscle memory. Because, I mean, yeah, look at it, it just snaps right in. But, you know, this is a European company. I'm an American rider. I'm not young and hip. I'm old and thick. So maybe part of my problem is just that this strap is just too short for my old thickness rather than my young hipness. I don't know. That's part of the feedback that I'll provide back to them for sure. But I'll try to work that out. So that's it. That's my first look at the Ruroc Atlas 4.0 Street King edition. It's a badass looking helmet, you know? Overall, with one ride under my belt, I give it a thumbs up. I will continue to ride with this. I will probably ride the winter with this. Going back to what I said earlier, doesn't flow a lot of air. My Arai flows a lot of air. This seems like this would be a warmer helmet in the winter. As you guys know, if you hang around my channel, I ride year round, mostly in commuting mode, you know, probably starting in a couple of weeks until we get to warmer weather towards the end of February. But yeah, so I'm going to put some miles on this over the next 3 months, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it. You'll probably see videos that I'll do while I'm riding, motovlogs while I'm commuting or whatever. Will be in this helmet, so you'll get to hear kind of how that setup works. Anyhow, that's it. Give it a thumbs up if you like the video. If you don't like my opinion, still give it a thumbs up, because I'm going to give you my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. This is my experience with this helmet, not my non-experience with the previous versions of the helmet that people seem to want to rail on. And again, I want to thank the guys over at Ruroc for sending this to me. It was really cool. It was fortunate that I met you guys down in Orlando, because actually touching this and putting it on my head definitely changed my mind as to whether I would want to look, you know, would want to even attempt to wear one of these. Here's the final thing I'll tell you about the Ruroc. I didn't pay for this, but the truth is I've been trying to buy the Atlas 4.0 limited edition hollow since it came out, and it sold out so quickly in my size I haven't been able to. So there you go. What I think about the Ruroc, I was willing to put my money down to get that helmet, that one graphic that I really wanted. I would still like to have that graphic because I think it's a really cool looking bike, or a cool looking helmet, and would look great on my bike. So yeah, I didn't pay for this one, but I damn sure would have bought one if it would have been available in my size. So there you go. Talk to you guys later. Take care. Peace.